Hey Aiden, how are you? I am just still setting up. Hopefully you're well. Ah, nice. Well, fair enough. I hardly use Safari. So, yeah. I do use it every now and then. It has its place, but yeah, I hardly use it. Alright, I might as well start. Welcome everyone, and we can see, straight off the bat, webcam's not working. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going under the desk. Is it working now? Yes! Alright, and I forgot that I've got my clothes behind me. Ignore them. Just put them over there. There we go. No one saw that. Oh, fair enough, yeah. It's good to actually have, because Safari does work a little bit differently compared to Firefox and Chrome. It's good to actually test on it too. So, yeah. I do test NearBeach on my iPad, and occasionally I will test a NearBeach on my Mac. Yes, I am here, and we're just about to start an ad break, which is really annoying. I don't like this starting ad break, but hey, it means I can spend just a couple more minutes setting up and stuff like that, because I'm running a bit late today. Alright, I think, did we get this all working? I'm trying to remember, because it's been only a couple of days. We got the My Planner up and running, so now we can add an object. Let's add this project, and then we can move it around. Yeah, alright, cool. We got this working. We just didn't get the dashboard widget working. So we'll get that started today. But yeah, exciting news today. I finally booked my flights. So, August, I'm off to Japan. I'm excited. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah, it'll be great. Just going over there. Yeah, just doing some fun stuff. I might stream over there. I might take a couple of weeks off and stream for a week over there. So, yeah, we'll see how I go. I feel like I'll be pretty burnt out by August, knowing me. I'll probably definitely need a break. Yeah, just been working hard getting NearBeach out the door. Well, not out the door, but getting the improvements on NearBeach and stuff like that, the new functions. And also, we have Socks here right now. Say hi, Socks. Do you know where Max's Socks? She's like, he's being naughty. Yes, he is being naughty at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Alright, ad break is just about to finish. And welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I don't want anyone missing out. I know the Twitch ads are every half an hour. So, we've got this functionality working perfectly fine. I accidentally pushed the static files into source. Sorry, I've just realized my... Oh no, that's still running. It's just... I haven't fully set up my whole entire thing yet. There we go. Cool. So yeah, today what we need to do. So let's go bang, bang. All right, cool. Today, what we need to do is we need to implement new dashboard widget. I can't spell. I just wrote bod dashboard widget. All right, and then after we've done that, what we want to do is we want to do a full test of the sprints and the new My Planner. And if we're happy with everything, we can actually do a release tonight, which will do the new Django release. So Django news. Arc started heating up my laptop, so I thought I would try Safari. Ah, Arc? Oh yeah, the browser. Oh, fair enough. Oh, have we had? We've had 2 releases in the last couple of days. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll go for the latest fix. Yeah, just the latest fix. So yeah. All right, let's bring over the planner. And yeah, I silly put the static files up here. So I'm like, oh God, why did I do that? I can't be bothered pulling it out and ripping them out and all that kind of stuff. It'll be fine. Socks. Sit. Good girl. No. Don't stand on my keyboard. There we go. All right, so let's go into the dashboard. The idea with this particular widget is we want it up towards the top. So we've got my current objects, which is all fine and dandy. But we kind of want it above there because it's like the first focal point. We still don't want we still want that to be on top, and we still want that to be on top as well, because that's a system administration thing. That should definitely be on top. This should be handled first. So let's go over here. Let's minimize everything. Let's extend everything out. Let's go into NearBeach. Let's go into views. Let's go into dashboard views. And what we want to call it is, to be fair, it was super hot outside, so I'm not sure if it was arc, but it was the highest percentage in the activity monitor. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, so we got our basic dashboard. Then we've got get bug list, get Kanban list, get my objects. Oh, sorry. Get unassigned objects. What are we going to call this? I'm just going to bring up the structure. I feel like and I just hear Max come in. Get my planner objects would be the best one. So straight off the bat, we're going to go login required, login URL equals login, and then redirect field name is going to be nothing like we usually do, and then require HTTP methods, and this is definitely going to be a post. Def get my planner. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna let the cat in. Max. Are you in, Max? Oh, there you are. All right. All right. Max is in. Gonna say hello to Socks. She's gonna be like, "Where are you? Where have you been?" He's been going to be like, "I was outside hunting stuff." Get my to-do today, in fact. I think is better. Oh, we don't need this. We can minimize that. Okay. That should hop down here. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So what we want to do, okay. Function returns the user's to do list that to-do list they have set up for today. And then all we need to do, so I think we can cheat. I think we can actually really cheat with this one. Because we have the get my planner objects over here. And we've got today's date. And then, of course, we're giving it 7 days and stuff like that. What we could potentially do is change that to be default 7. And then we can key something in and be like, oh, okay, no, grab this amount of date and stuff like that. Or I can just grab all that data and send it to the front end. But that's, we don't want to send unnecessary data to the front end. Yeah, we don't want to send unnecessary data to the front end. We could do something like this. All right. Where we've got delta, how many days ahead of time. That should be fine with where we're using it. So get my planned objects. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to find all of them. And what we could do is we just add in 7 as the default. And then we just use this one function. And we just get the data back. Yeah, all right, sweet. And then up here, what we want to do, lowest delta is a 1. So if delta is less than 1, delta equals 1. All right, done. All right. So what I want to do, I want to go my dashboard views. We actually will just want to return that function. So going up here, what we want to actually do is from NearBeach.views user job views import get my planner objects. And then we scroll down to where we want to go. Get today list from today. So return get my planner objects request and 1. And then what we do is we utilize the same function used in the my planner section. And hello, how are you going, Agent? I'm once again really terrible with names, and that I'm exhausted at the moment. Hello, Agent. How are you? How are you going? Hopefully you've been going well. Welcome, welcome. All right. That should just return what we want. We're cheating. Well, we're just reusing functionality that we've got. So yeah. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to go into source JavaScript components. I want to go into the dashboard, and we've got all our little dashboard type of things in here. I want to just create a new file and call it dashboard to do today.view. And we'll have a template. We'll have a script. And we'll have an export default, and then we'll have a name. It's going to be dashboard to do today. We need props. I think we still need props. We need root URL. We'll also need components. So we'll need root URL. That's going to be type of string. Oops. And the default is going to be /. And then we've got methods. Sorry, that's meant to be methods. We need a mount. All right, so what we want to do is get to do list. That's going to be one of our methods, and when we mount, what we want to do is this.getToDoList. Easy done. We also need data. So we're going to return, and then what we want is ToDoList, and that's going to be an empty array to start off with. All right, so with the to-do list, we're just using Axios to get to the back end. So this.axios.post, and we're going to post to this.root URL /, and then we're actually going to copy the URLs from in here. Essentially, it's just going to be this. It's just going to be this code. So we're going to copy this. I'm going to paste it. We're going to go use Axios to obtain data. All right, my brain is having enough brain farts at the moment. All right. A new toast error pin at dashboard data can't get for to do today. All right. So dashboard to do. So that will be my to do. And if we go into dashboards and it's get my to do today. All right. Okay. Then what I want to do is go into the URLs. I want to go dashboard. I want to find these dashboards. So we've got a bunch of all right. My to do today, and that's going to be my to do today, and then get my to do today. I cannot type all things straight. So that should be almost it. Because we need to render this on the onto essentially the template. So we need to write in dashboard to do today equals define async components. Oh, it's struggle town at the moment. Import webpack chunk name dashboard to do today components dashboard to do today .view. Sweet. Now we just need to put it into the app. Dashboard to do today. I'm realizing after I'm doing all of this that it's not in alphabetical order, and this is pissing me off, right? Element, yep. Oh my god. Okay. That shouldn't be, that should be get to do today. Because I've just named it to do today. Alright, sorry, this is just me being very fickle about how I write code. Things have got to be in alphabetical order for me because it makes it 10 times easier for me to actually find stuff later. That's still in the right place. Alright, cool. So, where was I? I'm going to close all tabs. I think it's now time to do the template. So, we scroll up to the NearBeach section, sorry, the Django section. We go into templates NearBeach, then we go into not diagrams, sorry, dashboards, and then we open up the dashboard. In here, we've got everything. So with the super users, that will appear. We've got the RFC approvals that should appear at the top, and then we've got my objects. So this should be appearing around here. So dashboard, I should do the to do today. And then we've got to ebind in the root URL equals cool. All right, let's have a look. Am I getting any errors? No, I'm not. That is great news. If I go into the view, am I getting errors? Dashboard, my objects, it'll be above that. Dashboard, RFC approvals. All right. Dashboard to do today is not defined. Yep. All right. Sweet. I've done something wrong somewhere. So, going in here, dashboard to do today. I've put it in the apps, but I haven't actually called it in. So, dashboard to do today. There we go. Easy fix. All right. So, waiting a couple of seconds, hitting reload. Dashboard to do today. Just gonna... No, it's not gonna write that out for me. We just needed to wait. All right. That's all we needed to do. All right. So now that we've done that, what we're going to do, dashboard to do today, was we're going to go into here. It isn't going to be this anymore. We're going to go get to do today. We're going to go into the URLs and actually make sure everything points at the correct location. So we're going to go into the URLs. We've got get. We just need to shorten that down. All right, sweet. Now we've got a 500 server error. String object has no attribute yet. Oh, all right. I know what's going wrong here. So if we go back into the view, so I'll open up this one. If we actually go to where we're calling this, you'll see that we actually changed the data a little bit. So yeah, what we need to do is something like this in our dashboards stuff. So we're going to go into our dashboard. What we're going to do is we're going to go results equals this and then return. In fact, we can just copy that. It'll be returns JSON response, JSON loads. Easy done. But we'll type it in. And safe false. Okay, cool. Wait a few seconds, hit reload. Presto. All right. So now we can start putting data in there and so forth like that. So, what we really need is to close everything. Let's just focus on what we need to focus on. So let's focus on dashboard to do. We've got everything in here that we currently need. What we want to do is div class equals card. Div class equals card body. Like so, we're quite happy with that. But we want to put in a v-if to-do list dot length is greater than 0. We don't need to show this whatsoever. And then with the card body, we actually want to render these in like so. So we're gonna have a look at my current objects. So dashboard, my current objects. And we've got a bunch of different things here. Oh yeah, we actually shoot, we rendered things out a little bit differently here. Sorry, I'm just what usually happens is that we'll have the render object card, but we'll separate everything into its own groups. So we'll group by groups. And then in here we've got something like that. Oh, like this, sorry. So this is the card going through a massive loop and so forth like that. Now, we could extract this out a little bit more, add in a single card type of scenario. I mean, that would work, having the single card in. We can easily pass down what we need. So we can easily have a ID section. We can have a destination route URL passed down very easily. We can have oh, I don't mean to. We can have that information passed down, the link. We can have that passed down. We can have that passed down, and then that passed down. That wouldn't. Oh, sorry. That wouldn't be that bad. And what we could have is render single object card. That will contain all of this. Yeah. Okay. This sucks. So, to explain myself, at the moment what we do is we separate everything into groups like this. So my current objects, we've got projects, tasks, and cards. However, the My Planner section, we can mix and match in any sort of way. So let's say we want kind of like something like this. So we've got task, project, task, and these are actually different too. And we're on an ad break. So, yeah, this moment's going to give me a little, this ad break's going to give me a little reprieve. And I'm going to give a think about it. In the meantime, I'm just going to do some weights. Alright. So, I could modify that whole entire thing. That is a yes, but also at the same time, we are doing something slightly different. We've got a custom card rendering. I could potentially copy that custom card rendering into that template. That would work very well, and it would match what we kind of want to do. We also want to have the cards sort of display differently if it's closed. So for example, if that particular task is currently closed, we want it to hide kinda. So actually having this as its own custom sort of stuff would be a lot better. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I've made up my mind. And all I needed to do was some weights. So welcome back, everyone. Okay. So, there's socks. So what we've decided is, if we have a look at this, this is set up very differently to a other card, where these cards are like this. But it still has the same information. It's just spread over. We also want to we want to interact with it. So, oops. If, for example, it's actually completed, we can do something like that to it. So get bootstrap background color. So yeah, we can put background secondary. So it'll look like that. Is there a lighter one? So it'll look like that if it's completed. We also want them a lot closer to each other. So these cards are a little further apart. Now that might be, you know, object card type of stuff. Yeah, I've done that purposely. Okay, 10, 5, 0, 5. I mean, that works. Still. Actually, I kind of like that tweak. I really do like that tweak. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna make another quick change. All right, cool. Very small change. But yeah, I like it a lot better like that. So yeah, these cards will be stacked up and in order. Now, did I want to drag and drop? I didn't want to implement that on that dashboard just right now, but that might be one thing which we can implement in the future. It's very easy to implement. We've got the back end to actually easily accept data changes and so forth like that. So that's not going to be a problem at all. All right. So let's start programming this in. So what we want to do is we kind of want similar to this stuff. But at the same time, we'll have a dictionary. I might be overthinking this. Yeah, I think I'm overthinking this. Because the only difference between each of these is all right, let me elaborate. So with these particular ones, the header cards, that's just the header itself. The prefix card, we just shove card in front and so forth like that. And then we've got the Kanban card and so forth like that. However, we can simplify this directly. We can just rebuild this. Yeah. All right. Today's to do. Now we won't need to do, yeah, we'll need the HR. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all these if statements and stuff like that, because we are changing this drastically. So result in, and then this will be the, what did we call it? The to-do list. Like so. And then results will, that won't be PK, that will actually be ID. And then what we want to do, vbind the root URL with the destination. We want to actually put this somewhere else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to go get URL and then result. And then if we actually have a look at the network tab, before I actually do that, let's comment out a lot of that because that's going to cause issues. Let it compile, let it refresh, and if we go dashboard, what is it to do today, we'll actually have the response come back. So we've got 3 tasks to do today. You'll notice that it's got the user job ID, the job date, and all that kind of fun stuff. Oh, we haven't done deleted yet. All right, that was the other CRUD thing I hadn't done. All right, no problem. I'll get that done very quickly. What we've actually got is the object type task. So what we need to do is we need to go get URL and then what are we calling this? Result. Well, let's call it data. Let's call it row up here because row makes sense. Down here we've got data. And then what we actually have is the URL. We have a look at this, tends to be like this. All right. So we've got the root URL. So we'll return this.root URL. And then it'll be information. Ooh, cards. Cards are a little bit different. Cards are card. Oh no, card information. Yep, that works perfectly. So instead of destination, it'll be data.object_type, which is object type. Information, and instead of all of that, it'll be data dot destination or location ID. All right, root URL. Sorry, I'm mucking this up. Data dot object type. / and then data.location ID / remove that, and that's the formula. And then what we can do up here, I should put this back on. So we can get rid of all of that. So we've got the get URL, easy done. We passed through the result. That's going to be all of that. Now with the prefix, we don't need to worry about that. What this is going to be is it's going to be row.object type. Oh, we don't have prefix for object type. So get prefix. And that's going to pass through data. And what we want to do is we want to have a switch case. So switch data case project return PRO case task return task default return for, and we've got to do case card. Now I forgot if it's card or if it's Kanban card. It's most likely Kanban card. So if I do that, edit that, open up this, go into our network, reload everything. It's not going to be a part of that. Go here. Go into my planner. Go into data object. Oh, yep. It's going to be card. All right, cool. So card will return card, project will return pro, task will return task, and default will return that. We're happy with that. So what we want to do, go up here, go get prefix. We want row dot object type. And then we just need row ID. Sorry, location ID. This particular one will be user. This will be user job ID. All right, so that's all done and dusted. As for this will be simple row title. Yeah, just a simple title. And then down here, object status. We don't need that anymore. What we need is a simple get URL. That will be row. And then objects, the status itself will be as simple as row.status, because that will grab that status there. And then the end date, we do have an end date in here. And we just do that. Okay, cool. Now, one little thing we want to do is we've got higher order status. So we want to vbind this class. I'm just going to do something like this, and then we're going to add in something like this, and we're going to go get extra classes. And I'm just going to pass through the row.higher order status. And we're going to make that right now. So down here, get extra classes, and then higher order status. And that's just going to be a simple if statement. If higher order status equals closed, I should do to lower. Return background. What was it? We're doing background secondary subtle. Otherwise, return nothing. That's fine. Cool. So that will turn everything gray on that particular card if required. All right. So cool. Let's test it. Let's see if this works. Nothing's appearing. You know why? Because I haven't done this. Now, we don't have a loader string or anything like that, but we do have a to-do list, respond.data. Surprised that wasn't popping up an error. Ooh, yeah, we need the get nice date sort of stuff rendering out perfectly. So under script, what we need is we need to import from. Just wait, give me 2 seconds. Date, time, mix in. I need. Oh, piss. I need this line. All right. And then I just need mix-ins, date time mix-in. But done. All right, waiting a couple of seconds, hitting reload. There we go. We've got all of that in. It is looking beautiful. Look how sweet and swell that looks. I'm being a bit sarcastic, sorry. I need to wrap this in an object list, don't I? So if I go up here, and I just edit headers HTML, and I just go div class equals object card list. And I scroll all the way to the bottom, and then I just end that div like there. Presto, that's it. All I needed to do. All right, cool. So let's do that right now. So object card list. All right, just wait a few seconds. Cool. Now, I don't know why others... we have a break, that's why. Cool. We can fix that up very, very quickly. So we go back up here, we go into the dashboard, we go, oh, sweet, we've got a break. done. Today's to do. So that's looking rather nice. What we could potentially do is, let's have a look at this particular card. Let's go, all right, cool. This is going to be, let's say, complete, saved and closed. Let's go back to the dashboard. Now that's saying completed. Now this should all be done in a certain way. So to do, higher order status. Let's just copy that. Let's go into this. Let's piss off this. Let's just paste this in. Let's internally scream for a bit. All right, sweet. Wait a few seconds, hit reload, perfect. All right. So yeah, the card will now change color. So if we do that same thing with this, let's go into here. Let's go, yeah, this is just now closed. Let's update the task. Goes into close mode. Let's go into here, presto. So now you can see things are starting to close off. Now, moving forward, what I could potentially do is change these in cards. Draggable cards, so the user can drag and drop on this particular screen if it's up to them. Though on mobile, it'll be really annoying. So yes, we'll figure that part out later. Oh, sorry. Another thing we've got to do is we've got to copy the same header. So header 1. That way it stands out. Like it's to-dos for today, and so forth like that. Yeah, one thing I would like to do is with my planner, I would like to actually have that in there properly set up and so forth like that. With the ability to maybe show a couple of days, maybe if they're in this mode. Oh, they can get 2 days in there. Yeah, I think 2 days would be good. We do need to work a lot on our dashboard and making it look really nice. And not the same sort of thing over and over and over again. The idea being also, we want to have the ability later to edit this dashboard. So you can actually have the widgets how you want them to, and also have certain columns. So you might actually have multiple columns on this one particular page. So it's no longer constricted to this tight format, but that will happen at a later date. I've got to figure out how that's going to be plausible. So yeah, it's going to be one of those things where I probably need to actually do that in Vue. So yeah, with the ability where a lot of these dashboards will, yeah, do something. We'll still need the simple notifications and so forth like that. We'll still need that on the dashboard. However, that being said, we could potentially move it. We could get that an optional. Yeah, we've got to think about all of this. Some of this only pops up when there are issues. So, for example, users with no groups will pop up. So, yeah. And, okay. So, now we've got to do the CRUD here. We've got to finish this off. So, at the moment, we can't delete. And the one reason being is we just don't have an icon or a modal or anything like that. So, what we want to do is we want to put on an icon. So if we actually go find objects, list all objects, let's go to the Kanban board, we can actually see that happen right there. So if we actually inspect that particular element itself, you can see it's part of an SVG. So it's an icon that sits under here. So we could probably copy that. So I'm happy with this for the moment. We will do improvements to it going down, but once again, this is just minimal viable. I need feedback on this. I need people to be like, oh yeah, cool, I use it this sort of way and so forth like that, so that I can go back and actually apply those particular feedbacks to it. All right, JavaScript components. Let's open up the man, I am super tired today. My planner. Sorry, I am just not all here at the moment. We also want the Kanban column draggables. And then we scroll up and we're gonna have a look down here. So we've just got an icon. So is linked element. Okay, that's just an if statement. That's all right, cool. That's a different icon. This is the icon we want. So we've got Kanban card info icon. We'll have a delete one. Oh, in fact, will that work here? Let's find out. All right, so we've got the template, we've got the thing, we've got this, and then we're going to paste this in. We don't have any icon stuff in here at the moment. The icon stuff is really easy. It's just a mix in, which I've already got. Then we go down into our mix in things and oops. All right, cool. Icon mix in. We need to import the icon itself, which is just this, which I'm just going to place there. And that's going to be part of the components. Now, we don't have single click or double click at the moment. So confirm card delete is what we kind of want. And then what we need in here is we actually need the ID of the thing. So it'll be element.user job ID. Like so. So confirm card delete will be down here. And then that will be the user job ID that we're confirming. What we want to do is open the modal and then update the ID. Update the confirm ID. All right, cool. Ad break. So, ad time. Welcome. Yeah, we're just going here again. I am just going to hit refresh. Yeah, that icon appeared really well. We won't be using that icon. We'll be using a different one, and it'll be of a different color. Sorry, my eye is getting really scritchy. I think I've got one of those eyelashes in there. All right. Sorry, I'm just opening up something randomly. card remove. All right. So yeah, we're getting there. And then once the delete's done, I think that's mainly it for the CRUDs, because we've got the create. We can create things, we can read it, we can update it, we just can't delete. We don't need to worry about any of that on the dashboard. But if we do want to actually drag and drop things on the dashboard, yeah, I need to actually think about how to do that on the dashboard. I mean, it's pretty much almost, it's just adding in that draggable component. And then on end, it's pretty much the same code and so forth like that. Yeah, it's almost the exact, oh sorry, it's almost the exact same. In my head, I can think of ways to actually do this so I'm not repeating the code and so forth like that. Hey, Max. We're visited by Max today. He's right here. Look at him. He's like, oh no. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, ad break's over. Let's get back into it. All right, so update the confirm ID. So what we want to do is we want data confirm user job confirm ID to delete. That's going to be 0 by default. All right, that's it. And then we need to do the modal. So, all right, cool. Now we don't have that specific modal in here just yet. It'll be very quick and easy to create. So what we need to do is under modules, under wizard, we need to go, let's copy this particular one. It doesn't really matter. They're all basically similar. And what we need to do is under my planner, we are just pasting it in, and we got confirm user job delete. Easy. Confirm, and then we're just gonna go find and replace. User job delete. So we're just doing that and replacing all. Cool. Please confirm user job deletion. Are you sure you want to delete? Are you sure you want to remove the current object from your planner? And then pretty much the same. Confirm user job delete. Sweet. We need the destination, location ID. Oh, all right. We don't need those. We don't need that one. We do need the root URL. My planner has root URL in it, doesn't it? Root URL. All right, we send that. This dot stores commit update root. Oh, update URL, isn't it? Okay, let's. Yeah, update URL. All right, that's it. That's that. So that will send it up. That means this will get it perfectly fine. We don't need to do anything here. We need to change that to user job. We're not doing anything like that. Yeah, we just need to edit this now. Whoops, sorry. So, so that will be user job ID, and that will be this dot user job ID, which we need to put down. So that will be, oops. I did hit escape. So user job ID. All right, access bit. Get in this sort of case. I'm gonna have a look at the URLs and see what I've already got. So we're having a look at my planner. We've got add objects, we've got object list, and so forth like that. So what we want to do is we want path my planner delete job. Delete user job. All right. User job views dot delete user job. Name equals my planner delete user job. Right, cool. That's what we want. So in here, my planner delete user job. Yep. Data to send. Response. Just remove that user ID, that job ID. So it'll be this dot. Ooh. Yeah, we're doing this in a smart way somewhere else. So let me just double check how I'm doing it. So on end, everything moves, everything will be fine. It's when we add stuff in. So when we add something in, it's update data array. So update data array is this is mapping everything where it filters out everything. All right. We could do something similar. It might be easier to add in a delete index too. All right. So what we want to do, notify upstream we are deleting the ID. So this will be this $emit remove user job And we're not passing through anything because upstairs we'll have the exact same information. We don't need anything from the response, so that will be like that. This will be error removing user job from my planner. We encounter error removing user job from the planner. And then it'll close the modal. We're all fine with that. Yeah, so we just need an emit to deal with this. And yeah, it's going to be really easy to do because yeah, we'll have both bits of data that we can pass down. And yeah, so instead of what I'm trying to say is, we'll try and think. Let's visualize this. So we've got 7 days. All right. I'm only going to draw, let's say, 3 or 4. Well, let's go 4. And inside, we've got cards with ID. So I'm just going to write in cards like IDs like this. All right. They're not going to be in sequential order like that. This is just for an example. Let's say I need to remove the ID 4. What will actually happen is we can write a simple for statement that will go in here, check this, check this, check this, then go in here, check this. Okay, this matches, now remove it. That will be fine. All right. However, it is annoying to write. What I could potentially do is instead, let's get rid of all of these. I go, all right, cool. It's ID 4 in index 2. Or index 1, sorry, because indexes start at 0. So what will actually happen, so I'm just going to write 0, 1, 2, 3, like this. It'll be like, all right, cool, index 1. All right, I'm just going to modify this and just remove this here. That's going to be a lot easier to program. It's not going to be that many lines of code to add. I think that's going to be 10 times simpler. So pretty much this is done. Now, we just need to add it into the My Planner. So we've got to scroll here. What we need to do is we need to import confirm user job delete, like so. I like to put it up here, so confirm user job delete. Now we have just one variable going down. So if we vbind the user job ID equals the confirm ID to delete. That's it. And then what we want to do is under data, confirm index for deletion. All right. Then up here, so we're going through here. We've got an index which we can easily pass through. So on click, we've got this, and then we just type in index for the deletion. Then down here, on the confirm delete, we'll have index, and then we'll have this dot confirm index for deletion equals index. Now we can open the modal. So const modal equals new modal document get element by ID, and then we just want to go in here. We want to copy this, and then we want to paste it into here. Now we need to actually do the emit stuff too. So up here, sorry, I did forget one thing. I need a v on, and this is where we're going to go into here. We're going to go scrolling down to our emit, remove user job. And then we're going to have remove user job in here. So remove user job. Then what actually happens is this becomes super easy now, because what we need to do is we're just filtering out what we need. So this dot, and remember the local data is date array, and then what we need is this dot confirm index for deletion equals this dot date array, this dot confirm index for deletion dot filter, pass through a row. This is going to be really huge, so I'm probably going to probably change that variable name, but we'll do it at the very end. So return if the row dot user job ID does not equal this dot confirm ID to delete, and that's it. The only problem is this particular naming convention, which we are going to change. So find and replace. All right, so confirm in, and that's it. So we should be able to open it now. We should be able to do a bunch of other stuff. We can't talk to the backend yet. So let's get the backend set up. And the backend is going to be really easy to do. It's a simple delete functionality. So we want to go views. We want to go dashboard views. We want to move that all the way up there. We want to move this all the way up here. We just want to go delete user object. All right. Not dashboard. Sorry, my planner. My planner, where are you? Oh, user job views. Sorry. Okay, so it's going to go here. My planner, delete user job. So it's just going to request. We're going to have a form equals, and then this is where we create a form. So it's going to be class my planner delete user job form, forms.form, and it's going to be very simple. User job ID equals forms dot model choice field required equals true, and then query set equals user job dot objects dot all, and we're happy with that. That's all we need. So what this is going to be is my planner delete user job. We pass through the request dot post if not form dot is valid. Actually, before I do that one line, it's always helpful to add this in. If not form dot is valid, return HTTP response bad request form dot errors. Now, what's happening here? All right. Oh. Okay. Sorry, that was my bad. Now I can't find it. There we are. There you go. I forgot the form. That's it. So if not form dot is valid, return HTTP bad request and then form dot errors. All right. Otherwise, we are done. What we need to do is we need to go user job dot objects dot filter, and then what we want is user job ID equals form dot clean data, and then we want user job ID dot update is deleted equals true. And I think we don't need a save, and then we just return HTTP response, and that's it. That's all we need to do. All right, I think that's all connected and wired up now. So what we want to do is we wait 2 seconds. All right, looks like everything's running. Maybe. Oops. That'll be my planner uses delete jobs. All right, cool. Sorry, that was my bad. Because we're using user job views, which is where this all sort of, the parent of this sort of thing is there. The idea being is user jobs is going to be for planning and so forth like that. I'm naming these particular fields my planner at the start to be like, no, this is for the my planner functionality of the user job views. If user job views sort of changes or morphs where we need to extract this out, we can create its own view and stuff like that in the future. That's not going to be hard for me to do. All right, so we've got everything. So that's not working. All right. Let's find out why. So we're going into here. What we wanted to do is we want to go into my planner. So confirm card delete. Now we've got that. I think trash can's going to be a lot better. We also want to have a look at this and go, all right, cool. We want this particular one. And all right. We want linked objects. And what we want to do is we want to copy that and paste that in and hope for the best. All right, going back into my planner, we wait a couple of seconds. We're going to hit reload. Ooh, all right. Trash cans all the way down there now. Oh, you okay, Socks? Did you just have a nightmare? Sorry, Socks just did a little jump. Oh, sweetie. Oh, poor little girl. All right, I'm just going to undo what I just did. And I'm going to have a proper look at how I've got that set up. Yeah, I've got it in a... Yeah, object. And everything's in an object. Whereas this is like this. Alright. Still, that's fine. Having it like that. Anyway, what we could potentially do is we can add in some inline styling and go color is red. Everyone will be happy. I'm fine. So what I want to do is I want to go down here. I want confirm card delete. Down here, console log confirm card delete, and then user job ID. We're going to copy this. Yeah, it's there. And we do have the V-ons and so forth like that. All right, let's reload. Let's hit the consoles. We're fine with that. So that is working. It must be the... you know what I didn't do? Modal.show. I did a silly. Okay. Wait a few seconds. Hit that. Hit that. Done. Go no. All right, cool. Hit that. Go yes. A 500 error. So let's have a look. Let's do that again. Go yes. Response. Field user job ID. Expected number bot got. Ah. All right. We might simplify the code. So going back here. Back to this one. So with the delete, what we could potentially do is get rid of all of that. Is we can go user job update equals form dot cleaned data, and then go user job ID, then user job update dot is deleted equals true, and then user job update dot save. Done. And then we go delete the data. So I'm just going to hit refresh. Now we have a search.svg somewhere. I think I know where that is. We want this under my planner. New planner object wizard. Oh no, we want search SVG. I'm just going to get rid of that. No, we want it. We want the static URL too. And we've got an ad break. All right, cool. So, what is the time? It is 8 o'clock. I'm going to do, actually, no, I'll tell you what. Socks just had a nightmare. We're going to be nice to her. We're going to give her a couple of treats. All right. She's just woken up, very scared. She's saying, "Wah." She had a little jump. So, yeah, you stay there, sweetie. You get some pats. The red elephant isn't taking over. No, the red elephant isn't taking over. Alright. Cool. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Yeah, no. In your bed. Stay in your bed, sweetie. You should know this by now. We've done this hundreds of times. Hey, Mix. Can I get a treat? Yes, you can. All right. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Just Miss Socks getting some treats. So she's a lot happier now. Poor little thing must have had a nightmare. Anyway, let's get back into it. So what we need is the static URL. We need to pass that through upstream. The static URLs themselves, if we go into here, we should be able to, we should be able to get it from there. So what we want to do, let's fix up this bug before I forget about it. Let's go templates, Django. Let's go my planner. And what we can do, so you can just copy this. That's fine. And then with the new planner stuff, sorry, this one. Static URL. This dot static URL. All right, easy. Now I'm just double checking that. Yeah, all right, cool, sweet. Then all we need is up here, type string, default is, I think that. Yep, all right, sweet. Okay. So that should have fixed that bug. Done. If we go this and then go yes, we encountered an error removing the user job from type error. This dot confirm index. This data array. Cool. Ah, it's not a function. All right. Shoot. Because I need dot data in there. And Socks has just run away. How rude. Okay. Cool. Wait a little while, hit reload, delete this. Done. Perfect. All right, and then we can add stuff back in. Let's add it in for Friday. Let's go. We just want to do a task. Perfect. All right. And then we go into the front end. There's nothing in this today, which is fine. We just stated that. We go into, not the profile, sorry, the My Planner, and then move that in. Presto, it gets moved in. Now, what if we try in dark mode? Cool, that's looking good. Let's open up this card. Let's actually move it to completed. Save and close, remove this, reload this page. All right, it's darker compared to everything else. That's working perfectly fine. And then if we go into the My Planner. All right, cool. Now, we haven't darkened the card here yet, but that's because we're using custom sort of things. It's something we might think about later. But we can see the status is completed. All right. I think this is done. So, first things first. Let's go git status. Git add everything under source. Git add. Yeah, let's stop the compilation of the view. No, that's on this one. Sorry. So remove NearBeach static and then git checkout NearBeach static. You did add everything. Git commit final implementation of components. Sorry, not components. Sorry, of my planner. We're just going to go git push. Git checkout develop. Git pull. Cool. All right. What we do need to do is merge a lot of this into there. So git checkout, git branch. Checkout feature card 5. My jobs. Git merge develop. That's perfectly fine, because these are only happening on the static files. So usually I don't set the static files up into source whatsoever unless they're in production and we're doing release. I screwed up here. I was tired the other day and I accidentally did that. So not a problem. npm run prod. This will fix all the commits, the conflicts, sorry. And then git add, git status, git add everything, git commit, fix conflicts. I can't spell. I am tired. I might go to bed very early tonight. I might not make it to 10. Sorry. Okay, so from here, what we want to do is a git. Did we do a git push? Yeah, we did git push. Oh, this is how tired I am. I've forgotten what I've done 10 seconds ago. What did we want to do? We want to now git flow feature finish card 5 my jobs squash. Yep. And git push. All right, what have we done? A lot of things. Well, we've just implemented this. So the My Planner, the idea being is you can plan stuff and so forth like that. You can delete these and move these around. I think this is going to be really good and useful for people. Yeah, so let's actually take a screenshot. Let's actually tweet this. Okay. All right. Yeah, we we should be on dev. So npm run prod. We're just rerunning prod. I know we ran it. We should have moved it in and stuff like that. I'm just double checking if there's been no changes and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think I'll be making it much longer today. Sorry. Git status. Everything's up to date. So what we need to do now is just do this. Yeah, I'm just looking at the thing and I'm realizing I'm fading very, very quickly. I mustn't have slept well last night. In fact, I had my watch on, so it should be able to tell me what time I slept. Alright. Alright. Sleep. I got a good sleep score. Fell asleep at 11. Woke up at 7, which is a lot longer. Usually if I fell asleep at 11, I'm well up before 6. Yeah. No. Don't know. I just feel exhausted. Alright. So... what was I going to do? I don't know. I'm going to yawn a little bit more. Alright, I might as well do a release. So yeah, I think this is all done. So, what we want, next steps. So do a release. Which we could, we'll get the new Django version. And then what we want to do is test the application again. Focusing more on what we've just created, those particular features, and really seeing what we could do. The next sort of thing is, because those particular features are brand new, we need to plan security around it. So plan better security around new features. So, for example, my planner, if the user isn't logged in, users can still get there, but it's probably going to cause an error because there is no logged in username or anything like that. So, at the moment, we're fine with that. We will need to implement this. Yeah. All right, cool. So, let's do a release. One other thing I want to do, github.com, NearBeach, Docker, actions, why is this? Why is this disabled? This scheduled workflow is disabled because there hasn't been any activity in this repository for at least 60 days. Enable the workflow. Good thing I caught that. Alright. Run workflow. There hasn't been any activity because I haven't needed to change anything yet. Unless they want me to do silly things in here. But this is set and forget now. All right. Good thing I double checked that because we want this updating quite frequently. This base. Lucky it doesn't take too long to update, but I want it to update fully before deploying NearBeach. So what we can do is instead let's edit the blog. So I'm going to duplicate tab. I'm going to go to blogs. I'm going to go to Embraco. I'm going to go into this one. I'm going to flag what we need to do. Improvements to the marketing sites. This will include a few updates, a few bug fixes, and adding a few components. Cool. New features. All right. So story points. Oh. NearBeach will have story points re-implemented. The idea being is it'll sit at the... Yep, all right, cool. Cool. Once again, this will probably be very quick to actually do, but we'll elaborate on it. But implementation of... we've finished this one. So going into here... I thought I only added 4 things to my thing, but it looks like I added in a 5th. All right. No, we're not striking out the... Alright. So, we've done that. We'll need to update this. So... we've got 12. We don't have anything scheduled. I'm going to be like, yeah, cool. We're going to do the update tonight. So the 8th of May. So forth like that. All right, cool. So that's updated. That will be reflected there. It means that we got to implement the story points, which I got to properly think about. I've got to think about it to the point where I'm like, all right, cool. So we'll add in the story points, how I'm going to add them in, where I'm going to add them in, and so forth like that. And then this will need to be added in too. Okay, cool. I'm probably going to push this back to next month if I don't get enough time. I do want to get this one done. There's also a couple of marketing site updates. I also want to improve quite a few unit tests and so forth like that. I'm just realizing how much is going to be on this month. All right. So, yeah. Okay. This is done. All right, sweet. We can now start doing the release. We're going to go do a pull request. What we're going to do is essentially new feature. We're just going to say my planner functionality added into NearBeach. All right, cool. We're going to create a No. Restore branch. Oh, I'm not freaking tired. Alright, this is going to be the worst because I'm probably screwing up somewhere. I'm not. Alright, new feature. Implementation of the My Planner functionality. Users can now plan their tasks for the next 7 days. All right, cool. Set its pre-release. Yep. General. Yep. Okay, cool. And we have another pull request too. That wants to... Oh, that's all the documentation. That's fine. Files changed. Yeah, that's fine. Give me 2 seconds. Approved. Submit review. Am I working independent or for a company for NearBeach? It's open source, it's independent. But I do have a 9-to-5 job where I work for a startup. So, yeah. Alright, so this is all done. We've got the release happening at the moment. So that will just happen. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish the stream really early. I am just absolutely exhausted. I am fading and making too many mistakes at the moment. I am hoping this release is not broken. So yeah. Let's raid Adrian Learns. So yeah.
No, it's exponential, sorry.
But thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. Yeah, sorry it was a very short stream. Yeah, I'm about to fade. I'm going to pack my stuff for tomorrow, and I'm just going to head into bed and hopefully just go to sleep straight away. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I will be streaming again on Friday, which is in 2 days. Yeah, which will hopefully be a lot longer than this stream. So, yeah. Alright, thank you.
That makes sense. I guess that's